Ladies and gentlemen, crypto is not out of the race yet, and the Fed looks like it might not be regulating it anytime soon. Let's find out more about this in this video. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. And today's video is going to be a little bit different, guys. Again, we try to talk about some other types of cryptocurrencies on this channel and just overall general crypto news. I know you guys are big Shiba Inu fans, so we will talk about Shiba Inu towards the later part of this video, but I do want to discuss something that is really important to the overall future of cryptocurrency and, for the most part, what's been going on in the crypto markets as of late. If you're at all keeping up with the crypto markets, please let me know in the comments below what you guys think about all of this that's been going on recently with the trial in Congress and, of course, with everything else going on in the industry as a whole. If you guys want to pick up a free stock with Public 2 real quick, hit the first link down in the description below. We use public.com. It's a great way to see our personal portfolios in the cryptocurrency market and the stock market as well. And you guys can see what we're buying and selling in real time. Plus, you guys get a free stock when you use our link down in the description below. So make sure to hit that link. But let's talk about this. So breaking. This is from a Mr. Whale or Crypto Whale Twitter account. Breaking: Fed Chair Jerome Powell, if you don't know who that is, he is the federal chair of the Federal Reserve, of course, says he's not concerned about cryptocurrencies and that it doesn't pose a risk to financial stability. Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge. And we're going to get into more detail of what he said exactly. But again, this statement by him is huge. We all know that crypto has been one of, if not the hot button issues that the SEC and the overall Federal Reserve has been concerned about for the last few years, and especially here in the last year in 2020 and of course in 2022 or 2021 rather as well. We are all concerned obviously about whether or not regulation is coming to the cryptocurrency markets, and if it is, how will that affect your investments, and how will it affect the overall markets as a whole? And again, it's something that a lot of people seem to have a negative outlook on. But again, here we have Jerome Powell saying for the first time, pretty much coming out saying he's not concerned about cryptocurrencies and that they do not pose a risk to financial stability. This is something that a big talking point of anti-crypto people who aren't into crypto pretty much talk about all the time, saying that crypto is inherently risky and that it pretty much poses a significant threat to traditional financial systems, which is one of the big reasons why they all argued that the government would eventually regulate it and of course create their own cryptocurrencies, and then it would just be, well, nothing. It would be like any other stock, any other security, right? But again, the fact that Jerome Powell is coming out and saying this, I think, is a very, very big deal. And it shows that the Fed isn't afraid of crypto as much as I think people want to believe. And the anti-crypto people who, use that and say, oh, well, the Fed's never going to let that happen. The banks are too big to fail. The banks aren't going to want crypto to succeed. They're going to nuke it out of existence anyways, and they'll make their own coins. Doesn't look like that is the case, my friend. Does not look like that is the case. So again, this is a very exciting piece of news. Let's get into a further kind of detailed wrap of what he said exactly. So the Fed is starting to take the Band-Aid off, basically. I think the Band-Aid is getting pulled off. The market's been waiting for this. It was selling off on the rumor, and it's time to buy the event, said Tom Lee of Fundstrat. He said the market is not distributed by the Fed's rate forecast, even though it was slightly more aggressive than expected because there's still an out. He said that is out of the, of course, variant of the virus is bad. That's pretty bullish. Lee said also tech stocks are jumping because they got hit when investors de-risk. Tech was selling off hard, and this is the first group of people move into when the re-risk. So you might be wondering, well, wait, this is about stock, or wait, why is this about the stocks? Didn't you just talked about cryptocurrency? Well, that is the point, guys. They're talking about decentralization and how the overall market is kind of where it's at. It's just in a, I don't even know how to explain this in words, that it's so interesting. The way that the market is moving right now, as far as valuations are concerned, is something that we've never seen before. And it's something that a lot of people are worried about. But again, it's not something that I think will really cause a significant downturn in both the stock and the crypto markets as a whole. So again, because those markets are tied together, we tend to see the stock markets move in very similar ways that the crypto markets move, and they tend to move together. When the stock market is tanking, we tend to see the crypto market tank as well. Again, it doesn't always happen that way, but it does seem to be a very noticeable pattern. So keep that in mind, of course, guys. But again, I think overall, and when you read some of down here again, it kind of talks about bear market stuff. Later in his speech, he talks about the threats that stablecoins could pose, aka the government is prepping regulations. When stablecoins collapse, so does the entire market. I think his stance was mainly just to not scare people. So again, the idea that I said in the beginning of the video about banning crypto in general, I don't think they're going to ban crypto in general. Stablecoins, however, very different subject, guys. Again, stablecoins are, of course, the coins that are pegged to a dollar, to some type of financial asset that typically holds its value very well, like a currency, for instance, gold, silver, or the dollar, whatever it might be. Now, again, stablecoins are a way to earn potentially high interest rates in any type of crypto market. But of course, we know that stablecoins do have their own kind of strange risk and kind of weird ways of coming about. We all know that, oh my God, my voice. Sorry, we all know that Tether, of course, is a great example of this, that there's kind of some weird stuff going on behind the scenes there. Again, it's all allegedly, though. Nothing's confirmed there, so keep that in mind, obviously. I like Tether personally, and I like using it for interest. But the fact that he did say how stablecoins could pose a threat might, like Mr. Whale is saying here, could lead to some possible regulations with stablecoins. Again, it's a little worrisome, but we'll have to see, guys. And again, there's a lot of people who are involved with stablecoin projects that are getting sued by the SEC, and they are being pursued for legal action. So please keep that in mind, guys. Again, there is stuff going on that's a little bit more dramatic, I guess you could say, behind the scenes that obviously are not fully out and disclosed yet. Again, guys, all of this is speculative at the end of the day. We don't know for sure if the Fed is going to 100% regulate crypto. It seems that they're not going to regulate mainstream crypto. We're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, decentralized finance, all that kind of stuff. We're more talking about stable coins, it looks like. That is kind of the main concern of the Fed at the moment. But again, obviously the federal government is very, very unpredictable. They can say one thing and of course do another in an instant, and we will never really know exactly how that will play out until of course it plays out. This is Shiba Inu, guys. Again, I told you guys we'd talk about Shiba Inu towards the end of the video. Again, we are still consolidating in this kind of area, guys. I think we can still break out towards the upside here in the later part of this year, aka next couple of weeks basically till the first of the year. But I think 2022, guys, is where we're going to see some major moves out of Shiba Inu. I've said this in multiple videos before. Again, we have more and more partnerships being announced every single day. We have more news coming out every single day. Again, this coin still has plenty of potential and strength that it's basically going to be charging into 2022 with, and I still think that there is going to be a lot of great things happening for this coin. Again, it's a waiting game right now. The overall cryptocurrency market's kind of mixed to begin with, but again, Shiba Inu is still holding on strong on the number 13th as far as overall worldwide market cap, as far as coin market cap is concerned, guys. Keep that in mind. But again, still bullish on crypto, still buying the dips. You guys know how it goes. Make sure to like the video, guys. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think about all of this. If you think crypto is going to get regulated, if you don't think it's going to get regulated, what you think about this tweet and what Jerome Powell basically said, and everything in between. Make sure to hit the first link down in the description below for public.com if you guys want to pick up a free stock with public.com. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance, bro. Take it easy.